Friends for Life, sponsored by Rapids Heating and Cooling, your home cooling experts.
It's 13 Friends for Life Day, a day to remind your friends for life to do their breast self-exam. Early detection is the best way to beat breast cancer. In Grand Rapids, a medical research facility is working on a new study to help identify certain cancer markers for breast cancer patients to eventually create targeted treatments. 13 on your side's health reporter Elena Holland found out how it works.
Yeah, so
at the age of 33, Tammy Myers was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Came as a surprise and hit kind of like a Mack truck.
She had 6 months and 18 rounds of chemotherapy, 28 rounds of radiation, hormone therapy, a bilateral mastectomy, and reconstructive surgeries.
You know, when you're faced with cancer at a young age, it's devastating. It's hard to come back from something like that.
Now, Tammy is an advocate fighting for medical research funding for breast cancer research.
So far, it's good news.
Incredible. Yeah, so far, good news.
That's why she's excited about a new study from BAMF Health right at home in Grand Rapids.
It just brings a lot of hope that, you know, we're going to see a lot of changes and a lot of advances for women that are walking in shoes similar to my own.
BAMF Health has launched a non-invasive study for those with a specific kind of breast cancer.
So in this particular trial, what we are really doing is we are uncovering the biology of breast cancer.
Through imaging, they're identifying whether the cancer cells express certain markers.
There's not been much information about this particular type of breast cancer. So there is an unmet need.
The trial is in an early stage, the first step in understanding this type of breast cancer. But the next step could be revolutionary.
So this is one step closer to having another therapy option.
The goal is to use this imaging to create targeted radiopharmaceutical therapies for breast cancer patients.
Combining a radioactive atom with a targeting drug to be able to identify where is the disease or treat that disease.
And there's not many therapeutic options available in this type of tumor. And so we are trying to find out if these patients can be treated using the somatostatin receptor targeted therapy.
For Tammy,
I am doing very well.
She's very stable in her breast cancer journey, with doctors still watching a few spots. Now she's turning her journey into hope for others in the same fight.
I think it could really open doors with other treatments for other specific types of cancer, even my own.
And that was our Elena Holland reporting. There is still time to sign up to be a part of this study. It's for those with biopsy-confirmed HR negative, HER2 positive metastatic breast cancer. You can find more qualifications and sign up for that study on 13onyourside.com.